Vamos a ver. Te digo que una feminista convulsionada no es muy distinta de una promedio. Joder, esto muy mal, muchas veces. No me tiene ningún tipo de atractivo.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds.
El rey de los porqueros.
Prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a
No me gustan, ni mucho menos los
son to
minijuegos en
enter,
los
I
videojuegos.
suppose.
Ya, a mí los minijuegos en los videojuegos no me gustan, Tampoco, la verdad. No sé. A ver, puede que alguno sea simpático, entonces digas tú, bueno, vale, tal, pero... Vamos a darle el tiro.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense.
Y los de cartas, bueno, depende.
We'd be honored. Get that cripple out of there.
Depende, hay algunos que no están mal.
Chase his own wench into a bed.
Si está bien gestionada la estrategia del juego y tal. De 40 minutos así todo relajadito, gozándome el café, cierto bollo y el zumo de naranja exprimido por Moa. Los vídeos de J. Bullen, tío, cuando dan. Y me vi el del God of War 2. ¿Era el 2 o el 3? No, el 2, el 2. El este pasado, el fin de pasado. Uf. Qué gozada, tío. La verdad es que me gusta mucho ese combo, porque aparte sus vídeos suelen durar entre media hora, 40 minutos y me da... Buah, el tipo que justo lo flipas. Y suelta una de curiosidades y tal, que... entre que están guapísimas y te hace apreciar más el juego, Un cerdo de peluche. Corona del rey de los porqueros. ¿Te imaginas que de tremendo bufo la tontería es mejor que las cabezas de los monstruos que cazamos? Yo sigo a J. Bullen desde que estaba en Vandal, el señor del pelo. Yo la verdad no sé cuándo fue la primera vez que vi un vídeo suyo. Lo descubrí de casualidad. De las pocas veces que el algoritmo hace algo bien. Y puede ser que alguno de los primeros vídeos que haya visto suyo fuera cuando estaba en Vandal. No estoy seguro. Pero uff, tremendo, tremendo contenido que hace ese señor. Y currado. Se la va a pillar entre los matorrales. Porque ella quiere a Geralt, pero él no es Geralt. Estamos poseídos.
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand.
Se va a hacer
blink of an eye.
Ojalá se lo trajera.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everett.
Que la marca de la cara parece como cuando la marcan las vacas. Sí, sí, es que es como una marca de esclavo la que le ha puesto el otro tipo. Ah, y la otra se va a quedar ahí tan discretamente desde atrás observando. Mira, nada cantoso.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Ahora, me juré que había visto muy bien. Mi querida joven, eres un milagro. Te doy mucho cuando te caíste del cielo. Uf. Tópica la segunda, ¿no? Le vamos a tirar de la primera. Madre de Dios.
But a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But well, I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how?
Dick Hunter?
Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Demasiado súbito. O coló.
Step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Buah, otra vez puños, no, tío. Acosador. Dile que propones una chamba. Un puesto de hot dogs. Y te pone el pan y tú las salchichas. Vosotros tenéis una frase. Una frase comodín que soléis usar para ligar, ¿o qué, señores? No vas a decir nada, Breto. Perdóname, no lo sabía. La primera.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
¿Tío, se va a trajinar en toda la aldea? Al carajo ya era.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Una
Show
estaca.
us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
¡Qué gitano! Le va a dar de palos a los tres. Pero al final me rajaron bastante.
Had enough peasants.
Cagarnos de palos. Pegas de puños por macho.
Oh, Witcher, away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Al final fallamos la apuesta.
Don't. You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Tío, me mola cuando se mojan, ¿eh? Es bastante como
I shall
realista.
try.
Estoy contento con eso.
Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Ni tan mal. Ni tan mal. Me va a dar influencia. Estoy desentrenado. Todo ha salido según lo planeado. Puedo demostrártelo si quieres. En la tercera le pega. Un conguito me lo contagio en el trabajo. Espera. ¿El CSM? ¿Es una enfermedad?
My dear
Joder,
girl,
claro, lo ponemos en la
what
idea
don't
ese
I
de-
have up my sleeve?
Hostia, racistada tochísima, con lo de conguito, por cierto.
I think
Racistada
we've demonstrated
rancia,
enough.
aparte.
Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
Es que se me está sonriendo. ¿Y eso?
So good to shake the kinks from one's bones.
Ah, coño de su madre, vale, vale, vale.
More fun.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement?
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
¿Cuánta pasta?
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
Es que soy malísimo jugando.
Talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it. We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even. Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that?
Oye, es ni tan mal, Buenas personas, tío. Se han ganado mi respeto.
5%
Hostia.
is yours, and I shall wear the cap.
Voy a ponerme con el barco Christie
A
de
man
fondo.
must do
Ha
what
sido
a
una
man
válida vez
must
consigo
do.
mi Zora.
Not me,
Zara, perdón.
makes a man among men.
Me parece que digo mi zorra. De hecho, así mal pronunciándolo. Ok, tío. Sin fallete.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Hostia, tiene una cicatriz esta tía en la
We
cara.
are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah,
Esa es la buena.
good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Este tipo me está... Te duele por algunas cosas, pero...
I think you look charming.
Es que a veces me recuerda a mí hablando, cuando salía por ahí.
Diversion.
Hey, Shani.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on,
Ah, ella es
Shani.
dama de nuevo.
I'll manage fine alone.
Nadie le ha preguntado por esa cicatriz en la cara con forma de esclavo a Geralt, pero todo el mundo
Ladies
se lo
and
pregunta.
gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
Voy a pronunciar un discurso, no se hable más. Sí, por favor.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of
Las
course.
rollizas mozas de granja.
Still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles. Am I right?
La cara de la señora.
This day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you.
Oye, es ni tan mal lo que está
You've still
diciendo,
shite all to talk about,
No son las mejores
but
palabras
I
o formas,
don't
pero ni
mind
tan mal.
anymore. For this, I thank you and say
Esta conversación sigue siendo la
well
mía.
loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh,
Es que ni en el
yes, you
campamento lo
are.
quiero en esta room.
All maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast their lovely bed.
Ah, vale, básicamente es lo de tirar el ramo.
Cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another side.
Para proseguir con la jarana.
Life's one love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? A storm upon his brow. Must be second guessing.
¿Y esta letra?
That cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay.
Entonces,
So drink and be merry.
le ha caído justo en la cabeza.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Y el otro con las orejas de burro. Guiño, guiño, entrañable. Miradita, sonrisita. Cato. ¿Qué cojones? Le va a escribir una carta con sangre. Sal de ahí. Y todo contento. Como si fuera un perturbado. Ah, porque se piró ya.
Everything necessary.
It came rushing back in a torrent.
Me ha venido de repente.
How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
Básicamente la definición literal de Geralt, ¿no? Casi siempre, por lo menos. Carayo, como he hecho llover.
lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. Their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are,
Cabrón,
put them
se me
away
está
for now.
escuchando con los altavoces también, pero bueno.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more.
El ejercicio se meterá en el
Or two
infierno.
more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came.
Qué cabrón.
Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
Siniestro,
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Hostia. ¿Qué le has hecho? ¿Qué le has hecho?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do?
Hostia.
How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Tío, todo el juego está confabulado para que sea un libertino cabrón. Igual si en esas dos cinemáticas, pues vale. Pero es que en la primera, sí, también. Cierto, tengo que me gustaría quedarme un rato más. Tío, es que me gustaría quedarme un rato más. Es para pasar a cosas más serias, ¿no? Voy a decirle esta, pero por si me da opción a decirle, mira, no. Oyes, no.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed.
Otra vez. Iros todos a la mierda, tío.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools.
No. Iros todos a la puta mierda, ya me tienes hasta la polla.
Pick her some flowers or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you.
Y eso es una
You have
gilipollez,
feelings
tío, no
for
tiene
her.
puta idea.
Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships.
Que no, tío.
End like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the
No me dejan vivir feliz con una sola
Seize
mujer.
your
Esto
chance.
es un puterío de
Enjoy
libertinaje, cago en Diola. No es más que un burdel gigante todo esto. Perros. Yo creo que es una build de guerrero arcana. Sí, está que flipas. Qué pesado el calvo. Es que... ¿Qué es eso? Lee la entrada del personaje de Shani en el diario para descubrir que puede levantarle el ánimo. Usa tus sentidos de cuerpo para encontrar algo que anime a Shani. Le estoy levantando el ánimo a una amiga. Simplemente es... no sé. Consideración, coño.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning.
Uf, esta música no, tío.
Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Tenía que haberme ido.
Remember a lot of things about you.
Tenía que haberme ido.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something.
Estoy con Yennefer, tía, lo siento.
Years
Tienes que
of flying
superarlo.
by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
Menos mal, tienes amigos.
You've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case, let's drink to our friendship.
Tía, es lo que hay, lo siento.
Friendship.
Sí, eso me pone cara triste.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Ha estado bien.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Ah, bueno, claro, cómo no se iban a liar.
Thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
O sea que
That
tuvieron
was
un
background.
pasado.
What I remember most, the mood, the feelings, the people I met. And those I met for the second time in my life.
Buah,
You're right.
es que donde hubo fuego,
I was up to
siempre
my
habrá
elbows in work,
cenizas,
but
señores.
those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me too.
Qué susto. Pensé que me iba a besar otra vez. Que me den la opción de hacer la cover, tío. Es que no puede ser.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battle axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. Our lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honored. Let's drink on it.
Hostia, qué buen momento,
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law?
No sé si probaste el...
Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not.
Oh, mira el cervatillos por detrás.
It's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell
No me ha
that to my
conocido.
mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it.
Me ha hecho un poco de gracia eso de estamos en el siglo
XIII. At the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
No me gusta el cáliz que se está tornando esto.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
¿Te prefiero a ti? ¿De algún modo habría sobrevivido? Esa era la 3.
That was Vladimir, not me.
Porque eso de te prefiero a ti, no, por favor.
Pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
Nada, estoy con Jennifer. Que me cago en la puta. ¿Qué mierda de opción es esta? Tío, es que no quiero responderle irme con ella. Aquí Jennifer no existe, por lo que veo. Nadie la tiene en consecuencia. ¿Qué soy? El único pringado que ha elegido una sola mujer, una cosa así en este juego, por lo que veo, ¿no? Porque vamos, el resto ha sido putiferio, padre. Rechazarlas sin más, te prefiero a ti. Es que no, porque esto va a desembocar. No quiero, no quiero. Luego viene Jennifer y me manda a la mierda. Y con razón. Igual me estoy tomando demasiado.
Put it that way, and I guess I don't really have a choice.
A witcher never lets an opportunity pass, is that it?
No, he
No.
does, if he spots a better one nearby.
Tenía que haberme pirado. No pude irme en la conversación.
Ooh, gorgeous.
No, tío. No. No se va a enterar. No, lo sabré yo.
I'm thinking about that
Va
kiss.
en contra de mi código.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
No.
Only
No.
one way to find out.
No. Tenía que haberme pirado. No. ¿Y por qué están gimiendo ya? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué tienen? ¿13 años y nunca han besado a alguien o qué? ¿O están tan hiper cachondos? Me estoy cabreando ya,
So, how'd it compare?
No se va a enterar, aparte. Si es que da igual, ¿qué son estas opciones? ¿Qué son estas opciones? Esto es una falsa elección, ¿sabes? A mí que no me la cuelan, es una falsa elección, tío. Mejor con diferencia le va a decir algo como, ¡buah, esto es tremendamente mejor, infinitamente, no tiene nada que ver, señora! Y lo otro es, ¡buah! Es que no hay comparación con antes. Y las dos, el mismo desenlace que aparece aquí en letras invisibles es follar y lo de abajo es follar también. Ya está. Ahora se te pone Jennifer seguro. Ay, me cago en la puta. Joder. Mira, por lo menos voy a responderle completamente distinto.
Honestly, completely different.
Better or worse?
Voy a resistirme, tío, hasta el último momento. Solo distinto.
Just Impossible to
¿Ves? Es que da igual, es que da igual. Todas las opciones son follar o follar. O follar, follar más. Ya está, es que no hay más.
Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very
Es
direct,
imposible,
I'll give you
chaval.
that.
Todo este juego te aboca al putiferio, coño.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back?
¿Me va a dar la opción de verdad? Por lo menos.
Love to stay.
Oh, mierda, no me dio tiempo a
We gotta
elegir.
get back to the wedding.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's best.
Penny for your thoughts?
Just thinking that friends should stay friends.
Los amigos no se dan piquitos.
My feeling too.
I have a lot to think about. Alone. So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger
En Baldur por lo
around
menos
the way.
podemos negarnos, sí. Nos dan opciones de verdad.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
No, por
It's
favor.
about Olgierd. Seems a
Ah,
mysterious
vale.
man.
Dios.
Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks.
No le pasaba bien,
Yes.
No le
See you
pasaba
later,
bien. Me estaba jodiendo, tío. Me estaba jodiendo. No me estaban dejando seguir mi camino. Eso, una. Y la segunda... ¿Qué clase de concepto de amistad hay en este universo? Y si le doy una palmada en el coño, ¿qué? ¿También seguimos siendo amigos o cómo va el tema? Es que la hostia, macho.